Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the Foreign Business Act here in Thailand. We oftentimes discuss this in the context of incorporation, corporate structures, corporate liability, as well as things like the U.S.-Thai Treaty of Amity, Board of Investment or BOI certification, and concessions. We don't often discuss it in a more practical sense. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Bangkok Post, BangkokPost.com. Article is titled, Chinese Gang Links Under Scrutiny. Quoting directly, four people were arrested in those raids. Police found out that one of the owners of the pub was a Chinese national, which meant it was in breach of the Foreign Business Act 1999. So I urge those who are watching this video, go check out that article. A lot of information in there, provides a lot of context. But what we're talking about here is just the Foreign Business Act sort of in general. And yes, entertainment venues, for example, must comply with the Foreign Business Act if they have a foreign owner involved with them. And if it doesn't comply with the Foreign Business Act, that not only may be a civil penalty associated with that activity, there may also be criminal penalties depending on the circumstances associated with that activity as well, let alone if you get into a situation where there's like a nominee structure, which is also clearly illegal, again, under the Foreign Business Act. So the thing to understand as a foreign national doing business here in Thailand is that, yes, Thailand has a restrictive set of policies and laws associated with who can do business in Thailand, and yes, it is rather preferential toward the Thais. Now, something to keep in mind, yeah, there are certificates that it may be possible to obtain. For example, a certificate under the provisions of the U.S.-Thai Treaty of Amity that can essentially supersede the provisions of the Foreign Business Act. There is something called a Foreign Business License, which allows a business to operate with foreign control, notwithstanding the provisions of the Act itself. And then meanwhile, you have things like the Board of Investment, or BOI, as well as the new Eastern Economic Corridor, and the concession granting powers granted which exist under both of those organizations, which would allow one to do business notwithstanding the provisions of the Foreign Business Act, and even have total foreign ownership. So again, this is all going to be somewhat driven by the specific facts in an underlying case, but understand the Foreign Business Act remains a major piece of legislation, and the ramifications of it can have practical implications for foreign nationals doing business here in the Kingdom of Thailand.